Hello and welcome to episode 226 of the Daily Sales Message, where every single day I share a piece of simple and actionable advice that's designed to help you feel more confident and sell more stuff. If you're new around here, my name is James Newell. I teach people how to sell for a living, and for me, selling comes in two parts. It starts with having a clear sales message so people know exactly what you're trying to sell to them. And secondly, comes down to selling confidence, the ability to be relaxed and comfortable and confident in a selling situation. But today we're going beyond the sale. A lot of the time I'm talking about getting people up to buying from you. And so a lot of sales training does get people to buy, close, always be closing, all that kind of nonsense. But what happens beyond that? That's what I want to talk about today. There's three things beyond the sale that we need to think about to look after people and actually deliver on our promises and make sure they're okay. The first one is support. So I want you to consider, if you haven't already, and you may not have done, and that's okay because you're listening to this, so we can do it now. How do you support people after they've bought from you? What does that actually look like? How can they contact you? What happens? What kind of support would they need? What kind of support could you offer? But just making sure that the relationship doesn't stop at they've bought something, you've delivered it. There we go. Thanks for the memories. Bye-bye. So how can you or how do you support people? That's the first one. The second one is resources. So what kind of resources do your clients need access to? Could you have like a knowledge hub, frequently asked questions, troubleshooting, access to videos or PDF guides or audio files, anything like that, which is a one-time asset where you can record something, you can put it somewhere, make it available to them. It's there for them. So it doesn't really take any energy for you to administer that, apart from actually creating it in the first place, but then they can access it forevermore. And it doesn't really cost you any time or energy. So how are you supporting people? What resources are you giving them access to? And the final one is, when are you going to contact them again? And what does that look like? Because lots of people only contact people when they want something or they want to sell them something, which is fine. And I understand that. But what's your plan for contacting buyers once they bought, just to keep the relationship alive, make sure they're happy, make sure they're okay? Create a simple plan for that. It could be, once every 6 months, once every year. It doesn't really have to be too often. Depends on what you're up to. But have some kind of a plan to actually contact people and make sure that they're okay. And also then you can make sure, do they need any support? Do they need any resources? And the three things then tie together quite nicely. So that's what I want you to think about today. Going beyond the sale, how are you looking after people and taking care of you after you've got their money? Because it's very, very easy to miss. Very easy to miss. Right, that's it for this episode of the Daily Sales Message. Tomorrow in episode 227, is your email signature working? That's my question for you. Is your email signature working for you? We'll cover that tomorrow. Don't worry, it's not a technical edition, I can assure you, but we'll cover that tomorrow in another exciting edition of the Daily Sales Message. Thank you for listening or watching all the way to the end. I do appreciate it. I'll catch you tomorrow.